We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between Zach Greinke will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
So he sets him down swinging. Ahmed Rosario is retired to lead off the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Greinke is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Into the box now, Craig Biggio. He went deep in the contest last night. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Cano waits on the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Miles Strong stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Bagwell stands at second with no outs. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, who'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Mets.
Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Marisnick is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kenny Lofton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting. Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pete Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in, Craig Biggio. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Miles Straw. He popped out in his first trip from the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
At the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
The first baseman.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Segura.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, and that retires the side. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats.
Leading off to the net, the designated hitter, Robinson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the net.
Digging in now, J.D. Davis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. McNeil has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Craig Biggio. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Paul Sewald will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McNeil is under it. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Miles Straw. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count is 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jake Marisnick will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Altuve onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets ready to go for the last.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sewald, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. McNeil calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Luis Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high 1-2-3 go the Astros. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Josh Hader is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Jeff McNeil is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hader, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brad Brock is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 29.
Gene Segura standing in, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he's gone 2 for 8. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and it's gone as they add still another.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Jerry's Familia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Craig Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Familia, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, the 297th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Jeff Bagwell.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So coming to the plate, Miles Straw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout. Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Marisnick is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's the first pitch to him. J.D. Davis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoenis Cespedes is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Jake Marisnick is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They're looking up. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Luis Gonzalez.
The left fielder, Luis.
First delivery to him on the way. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty B, Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Altuve is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One more for the Astros. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 6.
Mets down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Houston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach